Well, start the video with a brand new loading screen. Welcome to today's content, and we have the confirmation that Winter Wildcards is going to start in just 2 days. Very nice card design. Like it. I like the green and the gold together. Very Christmassy. Much better than last year's Foot Freeze cards. Going back to more of a Christmassy feel. Shame I missed the red. At least I could have thrown a bit of red in there, but hey, what can you do? Got icon swaps as well. Gets released today. We've got Rooney, Alessandra Del Piero. Some of the cards that you can get. Let's go have a look to see what is going to be required. So let's have a quick check to see what we've got. Hey! Gosif gets a card. FIFA legend, Gosif. He played his last game this week. He's retiring. And the FIFA community were hoping that EA would give him a card. I mean, I'm probably thinking they were could have given him maybe a little bit of a better card than this. But hey, silver stars, you can use them all year. He's going to be class. If you don't know who he is a FIFA legend. A lot of, bronze card. Always has a dynamic, well, I say a dynamic image. His image is always something of him pulling his face into weird contortions. And, yeah, I'm glad they've actually honoured him by putting him in Silver Stars this week. So, again, normal Silver Stars stuff. Silver Beast is back as well. New run of those. Doesn't actually give you an end date for this. So, maybe it's only going to last until the new season objective, season progress comes out. And there's the icon swap. So now you have to win 6 squad battles. I mean, we're used to this, really, aren't we? We've played it every single year since it's been out. So win 6 squad battles on world class difficulty with 11 players in your starting squad. That's silver. This one is Eredivisie. It's exactly the same. This one is Argentinian players. This one is Brazilian players. This one is first owned players. And this one is weekend league matches. Win 13 weekend league matches. Interesting they went for 13. Because rank 2 is 12. People usually stop at rank 2 because it's very difficult to get to rank 1. And I struggle to get to rank 2, to be fair. And I don't think you're going to be seeing many people give away wins now in the weekend league. Giving up their games. They're going to want to try and get this as best and quickly as possible. So yeah, weekend league is going to be tougher than it normally is. Then you've got win 6 with a team in one live foot friendly one league with at least 8 first owned Premier League players in your starting squad. And then score 6 finesse goals, assist 10. And then you've got La Liga, which is, again, exactly the same, but with La Liga players. Then you have to score in 10 separate matches and assist with 5 through balls. In separate matches, I'd imagine. I don't think you can do it all in one, which is a bit of a shame. And then win 6 matches with a first-owned Serie A squad. And then 10 separate matches you've got to score in. And then assist with 5 through balls. So they've cut out the crosses and the volleys because they've maybe realised that's a bit annoying and no one wants to do it. But yeah, so that is the objectives at least. Let's go have a look to see what we've got in terms of the... We'll go straight to icons. Sorry, swaps. So, we've got the 81 times 25 pack. These are very useful, of course, if you want to save these for Team of the Year. Probably the best idea. Obviously, you could open these when Winter Wildcards come out. I'm going to have to get used to saying that. You can open these up when Winter Wildcards is out. And then, hopefully, you get something decent out of those. And that's going to take 2 icon swap tokens. Then you've got 3 icon swaps for 82 times 25. You've got 5 icon swaps for an 83 times 25. So altogether, this is going to cost you 10 tokens just for these packs. Now, if I'm correct, it's 18 tokens overall that you get. So after that, you could then use the 6 tokens to get a mid Casillas, which may not be the best idea. I mean, unless you're a big Iker Casillas fan, a Real Madrid fan, or you just need a goalkeeper really desperately. Iker Casillas obviously is there. I haven't used him in FIFA this year, so I have no idea if he's any good. But then again, which keeper is? But obviously 6 tokens gets him. You've got Rio Ferdinand for 7 tokens, which is not bad. To be fair, 7 tokens for a Rio Ferdinand. It's not baby Rio Ferdinand, which most people would probably be wanting to have. But a mid Ferdinand is actually still very decent, a very good defender. Then you've got the base or mid icon pack, 8 SWAT tokens for that. That is possibly a lot of people's choice. Go through all the packs, try and get yourself as many of the whatever promo that you've decided to go for, and then have this base or mid icon pack for your other one. That then takes out all of your icon swap tokens, so you won't have anything else to play with. But if you choose to go somewhere else, you've got you've prime icon Mark Overmars. Not a bad looking card, to be fair. 3-star, 5-star, 5-star weak foot on this one. Very nice pace. Shots decent. Passing could be better. Dribbling is nice. And stamina is very good. Physicals are a bit off though because there's no aggression or strength there. So, but not a bad card if you decide to go for that one. And then there's the mid icon pack, so guaranteed mid icon for 10 tokens. You could get that and let's see, these 2 packs if you really wanted to go for those. Then there's Marcel Desailly's mid card. Now, I won't lie, this is going exactly the same way as the leaks have gone, and we did actually have a look at them. I was disappointed to learn that they was going with the CDM version of Marcel Desailly, because I thought this would be a class centre back to have in your team, would help you out a lot. And unfortunately, they've gone with the CDM version. Still a class choice for a CDM. 83 pace, 88 defending, 88 physicals. It's a very good CDM card. It is just a shame that I would prefer a centre back card. What's this? Base Alessandra Del Piero. For what, 12 tokens? Nah. I don't think many people would be going for this. The 89 plus mid icon pack might be decent. Obviously, you'd have to look at the amount of cards that are over 89 plus and see whether or not they're worth it, or whether or not the percentage of good cards to bad cards is outweighs, sort of thing. But it's an option. It's definitely an option. Then you got the base or mid icon player pick, so 14 tokens for these, and to earn 1 of 2 base or mid icon players. So you don't get a choice of 3, you only get a choice of 2. So that I think a lot of people would have probably saved up for this if it had been free, but because it's actually only 1 of 2, I'm thinking that they may turn this down. Then you've got Zambrotta, who gets himself his prime Zambrotta. It's a very decent looking card, that is a very decent looking card. His agility and balance are a bit meh, but everything else is actually very nice for a right back. If you're in desperate need of a right back, or if you're an Italian fan, you may want to go for that. And that's 14 tokens. 16 tokens gets you a mid or prime icon player pack. Probably another thing that maybe a lot of people go for. If you go for this, 16 tokens, you can only afford the first pack at the beginning. This is where, of course, you start getting less options for what you want to go for. 17 tokens. It's again another 1 of 2 player pick, but this time it's base, mid, or prime. And again, that opens it up to a hell of a lot of players. There's like no minimum, so you could get really, you could do 17 tokens, grind your ass off, and then get totally screwed when you get an Alessandro Nesta and maybe Alan Shearer, and both the base versions. There's a lot of terrible cards that you can get, but hey, if you're wanting to go and take the risk, this is the one for you. And then you get mid icon Wayne Rooney. Now, He's 3-star, 4-star, high work rates. I actually thought Wayne Rooney was taller than that. Bit weird to sort of say, but you know, it is a good card. You can definitely tell it's a good card, and as we know from previous FIFAs, especially last FIFA when he got his end of era card, he is a damn good player to use. I just wonder, mid Rooney, I probably would have been sort of more people would have been tempted to go if this was prime Rooney, but for the end, my controller's turned off. For the end of this, of the icon swaps, I think it's a pretty poor end, to be honest. I was expecting a little bit better. If I had to grade this overall, I think there's actually some very decent cards in here. Casillas, again, they always have to go for a cheap goalkeeper with 6 tokens, don't they? And Casillas, of course, being a new one, is decent. Maybe he's not many people's choices, but I'm certainly thinking that he might be alright. There we've got, obviously, Ferdinand, who is obviously a very good choice as a very good right centre-back. Obviously, there's a lot of good centre-backs in the game, even at this stage. But Ferdinand just has a little bit extra, doesn't he? You know, he is a very good defender to have. So maybe if you are desperate for a defender, he's a very good choice. Mark Overmars is actually very decent and could be great in the game. The fact that it's his prime version is nice as well. Marcel Desailly, again, a very, you know, a very good CDM choice. Very good. Alessandra Del Piero is probably the first L, I think, of the icon swaps, to be honest, because it's his baby version. It's paying, you know, this 12 icon swaps for a baby version of Del Piero just doesn't scream right for me. The fact that one of the player picks of 1 of 2 rather than 1 of 3, I don't know why they've gone down that route. I really don't. Then Brotz is a very good right back card to get. Probably could have swapped, actually. For me, I actually probably would have thought they would have swapped Zambrotta and Desailly around. But hey ho, it is a very good Zambrotta. And of course, Wayne Rooney, who I think is, although he's good, I think he's probably, as the last card, probably overpriced for this. Probably overpriced, unfortunately. Right then, so let's see what else they've managed to bring out for today. You got, obviously, Dries Mertens still there. You got Vinny Jr. still there, the 81 plus double upgrade pack. And you've got this new one. Complete this Fit versus challenge to earn a reward. It's the Derby della Madonnina. That's a bit of a mouthful. Let's see if they've released anything else. It doesn't look like it, unfortunately. This looks like it's going to be it. I would imagine no leagues have been added to this. Nope. And icons, of course, we're not getting anything, are we? I mean, let's face it. That's probably a lot for today with the icons. At least icon swaps is out. Let's face it. That's not too bad. So let's quickly go and do this. We do have... oh, God, what is it called? I've completely forgot what it's called. The Generation Player. Sorry, the Generation Player. That's who I've trying to remember. You need a Milan or Inter player in this. Countries maximum 5. Players one club minimum 3. Rare players minimum 1. 80 overall for a gold players pack. EA, have a laugh. Let's put Sule in and Elvedi. Might have to go with something, a couple of other players for this, because at the moment I'm struggling for people to put in. Dumfries can go in there, and then put him in there. I've just realised it says countries max, and I'm going with loads of different ones. Go with Cristante. We'll try and keep the Italian sort of theme going on, the Serie A theme, which is, I'm pretty sure, what we're trying to lead to. Dzeko and Zapata can go in there, and then we can take out Elvedi, and we'll take out Sule as well. We're going to try and get an Italian Serie A squad in this, but it's proving difficult right now. Right, left wing back Spinazzola. Go with Ericsson as well. See where that puts us. Yeah, we can have Ericsson in because of that. Let's see. What else can I put in? Mario Rui. Oh, no, of course not. Why does it have to be 80 rated? Why does it have to be 80 rated? Throw these two in and just see where we're at after we've thrown those two in. We've definitely met the chem. That's no problem. And I reckon we'll get the 80 rating as well. We've just got to put in another player that we've already got. Let's try this guy. There we go. That's fairly easy in the end. It's just a full-on Italian, sorry, Serie A squad that we needed to throw in. Right, that's going to be it. Let's go to the store. So I've got my guaranteed generations and next generations player, which for some reason has decided to hide my other pack. So the players that you can get in this are Pulisic. Don't want because I've already got his versus card. You got Foden, which is a very nice looking card, very decent. Camavinga, which again is probably the most likely I'm going to get. Don't want his card because it's a once to watch and I've already got it. Hernandez, which is probably the best one you can get, and Mbappe. And I think that's it. I can't think of anybody else that's potentially in this. So clearly, I mean, we do want Mbappe, because even though he is a bit of a weird one. The problem with it is, of course, that Mbappe was actually released as a striker last night, and EA really messed that up, and he's supposed to be released as a left wing. They've now stopped these packs being given out, and you know they're trying to get that sorted. But maybe if we can get ourselves an Mbappe, maybe we'll get two versions of him. As long as we don't get Camavinga or Pulisic, we could be happy. Who are we going to get? Oh, Bellingham's in this as well. Jude Bellingham. Oh, we got Hernandez. Probably the best one. And actually the one I wanted. Totally the one I wanted. Hernandez, Mbappe would have been the best ones. As soon as you saw all the flames go up, I knew that we were going to get something decent. I knew we were going to get either Phil Foden, Hernandez, or Mbappe. Of course, you get French, and you think, oh, it could be one of the best. It's either one of the two you're going to be happy with. But he's got a Team of the Week card, which is just a tad better than this. But of course, it's expensive, and now I've got this great card, and it looks a great card as well in terms of the actual design of the card. It's very bright, very colourful, and the fact that we've got ourselves Next Generation Hernandez is absolutely amazing. I don't know how much his normal card would be going for, his Team of the Week card, but and this feels like a bit of a oh yeah, we get a walkout at least. I was going to say it feels like a bit of a an anticlimax, but luckily it's come with a walkout. It's only Szczesny. Still, it's another Serie A player, which I probably need actually now that we've got this Serie A icon swaps objective to do. So that's decent. We need a decent goalkeeper, and of course he's good fodder for something else. He's the only one in the pack. It's actually a tradable pack, so that's actually very decent, and some other nice players for some League SBCs. Guys, it's been a decent video actually, and we've packed obviously one of the best players that you can get in those generation packs. Let me know what you packed in your generation pack, and if you didn't enjoy the video, do leave a like, and if you do want to come back for more, do consider subscribing, and do what's the other thing I always have to try and tell you to do? Oh yeah, hit the notification button so you know when my videos go live. I'm trying to get better at posting them, but you know, hey. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Catch you later. Bye.